Standing there. Menacingly. Hello. I forgot to mute my fucking phone again. Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. It's your faithful Amanda Splatts, the Amanda Splatts Project. Storyteller Monfrey does illegal a flavor. Wrap up show's a little early. Because they want to haul me into work early today to do some training. Like a 6-hour training. I'm going to end up staying late and going in early. For something that could probably be done in like a 20-minute like PowerPoint or something. It's a waste of everyone's fucking time. Usually. I've been at, please let me bitch just a little bit. We'll get to the game in a moment. I've been at Desert Salt LLC to know that, like, all the processes and all the things we do, they rhyme. Because, like, if it can easily compare something to something else that we've done. There's no need this is going to need, no way this is going to need to be 6 hours. So, I think I'm going to do this regularly with the matinee slot. Instead of having original programming, quote unquote, every single week, every single Friday, I'm gonna do the wrap up show every other Friday. And I'm gonna try to, like, I'm not always gonna have a game, but I wanted to do Buriedbornes again because I wanted to. I don't think I got to show you the PvP element. So we got a decent amount of stuff to go over. We got 2 hours maybe at the most. I don't see it going that long. First, I want to introduce. So here's how PvP works in Buriedbornes. You create a character. You see, that's my saved file. And you go into the training dungeon, quote unquote, the first dungeon, the labyrinth. I can actually close this out. You go into the training dungeon, the labyrinth, the first dungeon. And then you complete 10 floors, so you kill the Ancient King. After you've made it through 10 floors, it will ask you, hey, do you want to register for Karma? And you say yes. It will give you 2 save files. One for the run you're doing in case you want to go all the way to floor 100 and kill the Infinite Army. Because the floor 100 is the real goal for any of these. Like, I think you get credit for beating the dungeon if you beat level 25. But the real goal is floor 100 and the like super boss down there. But and then you'll get your continue your save, continue your run in case you want to do the run. But I can't do that because I've only got 3 spots and one of them is set up for my auto miner. Like literally, this dude's an auto miner. He's been fighting the same zombie for like months. He's a miner, and he's literally an auto miner. It's kind of amazing. I showed you how to set this up on a previous stream. We'll come back to you. I need to give my little auto miner a name. You have any suggestions for the name of my little auto miner? Please let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell. Flip that switch. Turn the crank and snap the plank and drop the man into the can. And the trap is set. Here comes the net. So they split your run into 2. They give you your normal run. And then they give you what's known as Karma. Karma is nothing but PvP. Those red roses are PvP. Those are other players. And the way Karma works is when you get to that level 10, it saves your character in the game. It saves where you are, what you've got, etc. at level 10. Then you fight automated versions of everyone else's level 10s. It's not like it's live PvP, like you're not choosing and then letting them choose. It's like Ghost Data. You're essentially, anyone who's familiar with Tekken, It's essentially tech and it's ghost data. You're fighting the ghost. And it's after level, and I think it's cool that you have to go through 10 levels of Labyrinth first. Because every step you can potentially get new gear, new weapons, new abilities, etc. So it's not just your skills and your build, it's the luck as well that you run across. And I kind of like this PGM, actually. So I took the Orb of Life, which is revived for 5 turns. Although I kind of don't need it with the build I've got right now. I'll show you. So early on, I got Party Time, which means you always capture an enemy. Always. I think this is what the Jack-o'-lantern boy gives you. I came across this as a bonus. Other is my usual build. And then I got the abilities too, I'll show you. I got some insane... I got a ability called Wait and See, which is a very basic ability. All it does is skip your turn. Everyone gets Wait and See. But my Wait and See has been evolved with Resurrection. So, I have a skill that can revive me if I die with 0 cooldown. That's kind of amazing. Although, PvP is insane, so... So, you don't know, man. We don't know. We could die in the first round. We get a party and die in the same corner. Who knows? But I like this BGM. So before we go into the karma itself, I want to go ahead and start on the wrap-up. Because if I try to play the game at the same time that I yap... So we'll go ahead and do a couple rounds and then... Because I want to... Let's start talking about Darkest Dungeon, for example. On February 8th. It was the Sunday after... I had just beaten Disco Elysium. And I was still kind of reeling from Disco Elysium. It really got into my mind. And I really loved that game. I want to do another run. I want to do a really fucked up run. Like, with horrible stats. And make all the stupid decisions, but still get the armor and stuff. Because I want to see, like, completely different version of the game. I think it'd be kind of hilarious, but I want to do it offline. I think it would take... There's so many great games I want to share with you. And since I'm only really streaming big twice a week, I can't do it like Malone does, where it's like 7 hours a day or something. Every single day. So, I'm going to have to play that offline if I have the time, if I have the chance. Still got to set some stuff up, though. So, instead, I'm going to do Final Fantasy IV as the next big Sunday RPG. And between then, I wanted to have a little bit of a rest. Give the game room to breathe. So I dipped back in the Darkest Dungeon. 30th episode of the Darkest Dungeon. And I didn't think we could top episode 29, where we actually killed the Countess with 0 casualties. But we killed the Countess last time. That was Christmas in Crimson Court. Nah, we arguably did as good, if not better. Because we finished off all the level 5 bosses in one stream. First of all, we fought the Shrieker. I did not expect the Shrieker to show up, but we lamed out the Shrieker with no casualties. We didn't kill him, but we lamed him out, which means we got the trinkets anyways. A couple of Crimson Court trinkets. Because remember, the reason we were going on this revenge run in the first place is because I was killed by the level 5 crew. That was fucking upsetting, and I rage quit and said like maybe it's not going to be in regular rotation anymore. But I prepared, and I this time around I did something I don't usually do. So I trusted my instincts, especially with the trust my instincts and do not switch strategies midstream. So first off, we took on the Prophet. Prophet was actually really easy. Dodged a lot of stuff. Had caltrops which hit him in the back. My Hellion with the Iron Swan, bitch. Hit him right in the back. Had a lot of stuff that was meant to hit the fourth row, so that really gored them. And I think it was actually pretty easy. I didn't care about breaking down the pews for the money. I'm not too horribly worried about money right now because I got the bank set up. So then we took on the cannon. The cannon was pure luck. 100% pure luck that I did not get a party wipe by the cannon. Because the way the cannon works is every turn that there's not a matchstick man, it'll summon a matchstick man. Matchstick man always runs last. And if there's a matchstick man, he will light the cannon and you will fucking die. Due to low damage, due to my highwayman's low damage and the dodge on the cannon loader, the cannon ended up hitting us twice. First time, it was a misfire, which means there was no damage. Second time, everyone dodged it except my tank. I think I took the leper that time around. And then we were just able to just chip away thanks to my leper. Just chip away. Leper was the MVP of that stream, I'll tell you. I need to run leper more. If you get him good stuff that's good with his that helps bolster his accuracy, he's really nasty. He's like the chunkiest boy there is. So then the crew. My first ever total party wipe was at the hands of the level 5 crew. And that's also why I did the artwork, the AI artwork of me as the crew for this one. Because I wasn't going to leave until I beat the crew, or I was going to uninstall the game, I'll tell you. And I beat the crew. And I beat the crew by staying the course and trusting my instincts. I beat him in level 5 the way I beat him in level 3 and level 1. 2 chunky boys in the front. A dude to kind of mess around to the third, and then that run Vestal in fourth. I always run Vestal always run Vestal during big runs. Always. So I had Bounty Hunter in third, kept throwing Caltrops to keep making the crew bleed, because the crew takes up 3 spaces. So whether you got the Anchorman out or not, you could be able to hit him. And I just had one chunky boy destroy the Anchorman and had the other chunky boy attack the crew themselves. Just power them down. Got a really nice crit for 60 damage towards the end. And we go. I get depressed when I don't meet these massive challenges. Because it means I'm horrible at a fucking game and I feel depressed because I'm a terrible gamer. I suck. But then I get it. Then I win. And I get the Chivo. And the Chivo is like ridiculously rare. Like when I beat the Countess, her last dance, defeat the Countess, 3.7% of players have this achievement. And kill all the bosses from level 1 through level 5. 4.8% of players have this achievement. So, that's actually rarer than rolling a nat 20, if you think about it. So I was just getting depressed because I was not reaching goals that were just ridiculously... Because it took me a long time. I'm like about 150, 160 weeks. I think I'm almost like 3 in-game years. But the thing is, 96% of people never get it. So that felt good. That felt really good. Felt fucking great, actually. This music is sick. Next up. No setlist karaoke. Sunday evening. I think only Clanker stopped by. I had a couple, like, me chilling in the chat, not chatting or anything, but Clanker stopped by, and that was really cool of him. Any of y'all who don't know my channel may have become here because I started playing Baroque or Buriedbornes or whatever. No, I have a complicated history with music on my channel. For the first year of my existence, it was supposed to be an integral part. I was supposed to be a V singer. Singing was supposed to be the primary drive of this channel. And it just never procked off. Just like nobody cares. Even people I really trust, really think are important, said don't sing anymore. Stop singing. And there's some, like, I actually got some threats about singing. Like, it did not just kill singing for me on the channel, it killed music for me in real life for a while. And I just did not sing for the longest time. To the point where for a while, I was doing 7 of 7 karaoke's, Lucky 7, where I just forced myself to sing 7 songs in the middle of the day. That's it, just sing 7 songs to move on. I was trying to force the love of the music again. I was trying to force it out, and it was not working. It took my hiatus. My Christmas/New Year's hiatus, the 2.5 weeks I was off over the holidays, for me to actually find the love of music again, for me to actually start singing again. Now I'm looking up songs, I'm looking up old songs, I'm getting recommended new songs, and it just... I know nobody gives a fuck about the karaoke. I know the karaoke is a self-indulgent thing. No one gives a shit about it, but it's... That karaoke was kind of a big moment for me. Because, like I said, the first year, it's like karaoke was supposed to be a big, main, curated event. Something to take a ton of effort into, a ton of soul into. And then I was scared for a long time about singing. I didn't sing for like 4 months. And then it became a chore. Hey, it's a new month. You have to sing 7 songs. And it became a chore. And it just... That made it feel even worse. It's just something I loved. It's something I have to do now. And now it's just... I think I came to the revelation that when it comes to singing, if nobody else gives a fuck, why should I give a fuck? I should do it because I like it. And rediscovering some stuff over the Christmas break helped me finally like it again. So I think, like, having a karaoke where I don't meticulously curate the set list and try to be entertaining, try to be like a master of ceremonies. I literally just opened Brave, knew what my first song and my last song were going to be, and then I just did nothing but follow recommendations on YouTube. That's it, for like 2 hours. And it was fucking great. Even if I'm the only one in the world who cares about it, it did me fucking good to do it. So, unless I'm doing a collab Sunday night, it's kind of a death slot anyway. You're gonna have to put up with this old hag indulging her old musical loves. Alright. Something I gotta do for me. Anyone here from the Buriedbornes Discord, don't worry. We'll be getting into this. We'll be getting there shortly. But like I said, I want to get a lot of this out of the way. In fact, you know what? I'll load up the next one, and let's go ahead and just do a couple floors. Let's get a few floors out of the way. And every floor is one fight in this one. This is some sick BGM, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, talk about creative writing in a moment. The bread and butter of this channel, creative writing. Let's go ahead and take care of a couple floors first. I don't like pus. Pus removes, like, part of your armor. And I actually got really good armor this time around. I got party time. Look. I'm wearing the queen's outfit, or the mistress of the king, and the king. The Mistress's Spirit of Love and the King's Endless Dream. So I'm wearing both. I'm wearing both the king and his mistress's outfit. I'm gaudy as fuck right now, baby. Let's put it to good use. I'll tell you right now, you're probably going to see a lot of dragoons. No, a chevalier. I think a chevalier is a pretty recent one. Okay, so look, I got a skill that will revive me and has no cooldowns. So, I also have water gun, which damages based on my HP. And I'm an overheal character, so my HP is supposed to be stupid high. So I can hit water gun and then resurrect. Wait, what the fuck? Why is he attack? That's not supposed to end the turn. Double all stun effects. Alright. Hold on. Your turn will end whenever you use a skill. Oh. Ooh. I wonder if they brand you with that when you go into Karma. Good to know. Because I was just going to use Water Gun and Resurrect. But you see, I have Diamond Dust, which means every time I hit someone, it stuns them. Tons of cooldown. So if I could survive the opening onslaught, I could just stop everything he's going to do. Plus, I also have Black Hole, which will... I forget, what does preview do? Oh, I guess I have to fight anyways. Well, that's not me. Okay. There we go. I just realized I don't have any reflect. Which means if they hit me, they get hurt. I don't have any reflect. That's going to suck. Because otherwise, they get damaged. There's a dragoon. Poopy! That's eloquent. Poopy. Hello, Eckhart. How poopy are you? Okay, Holy Blessed. Get it. Overheal. That's why I get overheal, you see? 8,006 HP. 8,006 HP. When my max is 1672. That's why I have this build I have. Now Water Gun is going to be a lot more powerful. Take off all of these bonuses he's got. This may take a little, or not. That one, I think that one. Yeah. Dispel. I never touch Dispel. Do not touch Dispel if you can avoid it. Dispel is the worst. Dispel gets rid of one of your permanent abilities. Okay, so I got black. This is why I have Black Hole, to suck up all these barriers and shields he may have. That'll make it a lot easier. So we've gone ahead and killed out 5 guys. Let's keep talking, because I'm going to get distracted doing one or the other. And let's talk about the chapter, Castle by the Sea. I'm going for a certain naming convention with the first few chapters of the Mojave Project of the year. There was Circle in the Sand, now Castle by the Sea. And the third one I've already got planned. Like, I'm still doing the thing where I'm making the rooms like 3-4 weeks in advance, but I'm privating them so you don't get confused. Like, I'm only unprivating stuff that's coming up in the next week, just for your simplification. And I noticed I hadn't done a chapter in a long time where I was writing other VTubers. And I used to do that a lot, but then a couple of, like, There was a VTuber I was going to write into the story, and then things went horrible. And I kind of can't talk to them anymore. Oh shit, the text should be in front of Buriedbornes. Yeah. Text needs to be behind the Chiron. So I guess I just need to move the game back behind the text so that everything's behind the Chiron. So it was nice to write Tiffy and Colleen again. Malone, of course, had a cameo. Zoss had a cameo. Sensoka and Jinx had a cameo. And it was kind of cool to write one of my viewers in, Jinx, actually get him in there, too. That was kind of neat. Jinx is a fucking homie, I tell you. Real fucking homie. But it was mostly about Mother Tiffy and Collie. I had noticed I hadn't done anything with them in a long time. And Mother Tiffy, her birthday is Saturday night. So I will be doing a special Splatter Day show, couple hours with Jawoon playing Vegas Dream. After that, though, I want to try to lead into Mother Tiffy. Please show her respect if you decide to go in there. Please show her love and respect, alright? She's the one who taught me a lot. Long before I even thought about becoming Amanda Splatts. I think it was even before Face Connect. Long before even Face Connect. Like I knew Mother Tiffy. So yeah, and also actually me putting that gun to good use. The main impetus of this chapter was Amanda's gun. Like, I'm the author behind the characters, obviously. The wrap-up show was always done by the author. Like, I play Amanda and I use Amanda's voice because Amanda's the protagonist for now. But I'm the author. And it's about Amanda's gun. About how there's something very, very wrong with Amanda's Desert Eagle. It is ridiculously powerful. Even for... Desert Eagles normally are stupidly powerful. This one even more so. And that's going to play into later chapters, so... It was nice hanging out at Castle Brightlock. I hope I did not offend anyone with any of the voices that I did. I'm horrible with the impressions and everything. I'm just garbage with them, I am. But I tried, man. I tried. Like I said, next month is going to be kind of interesting. I've already got a good idea of what I want to write next month, so... The Mojave Project continues. It's been like over a year and a half. This July, it's going to be 2 years of the project. And by now, I'm pretty sure I will... Originally, the plan was to wrap up the story in 2 years. And then move on from Amanda as the character. I don't think I'll be able to do that now. I've got too many ideas. Alright, and then later that day... I played Risk. I was hesitant to get anything in Risk, to actually buy anything in Risk, because it's a port of a mobile game, and they have this horrible fucking jewel thing. The bullshit mobile transaction shit, where you buy jewels to get stuff, but it's the amount of jewels you buy is never the exact same amount of what you need, so you have to buy multiple packs, and then you've got leftover jewels. It's fucking stupid and predatory. But thanks to Steam, you could actually buy packs for money. Like, I think it was like $8 for the 4 Japan packs. You can actually pay money. And I did. And they're actually really cool. The 47 Ronin one is the one I was best at, because I'm good at anything with a lot of choke points. And the other 3, like, there was the big old star map, there was Edo. But the 47 Ronin one was the one I played 4 games, one with each map, with a whole bunch of randos, and I ended up winning the one on the 47 Ronin. They're really interesting, though. I really like it. I usually just play the normal USA map. So it was cool to switch that up. Was it worth the $8? I guess. I I don't know, but it was I think there was a discount because of the board game sale that was going on, but I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. But yeah, it was a nice way to break things up. And of course, I'm a massive weeb. And of course, the meme that came out of it, the Salem broke, Dr. Steve Brule on his broke. Where it got to the one map where they had the boats at the bottom, and I had literally nothing but boats. I lost all my properties except the boats. Let me see if I can get the screenshot for you. It was depressing. It was depressing as hell. Let me get the screenshot before we go ahead and continue Karma. Yeah, I gotta clear out my screenshots folder. I got like several thousand pictures in here. It's amazing. I've had this thing for almost 2 years. And it's gonna have to last me a lot longer because, you know, computers are kind of fucked. Of being able to afford anything. Yeah, here. I'm in yellow. This is how bad it got. This is how bad it got. I only have the yellow properties left. The little boats in the bottom. I own about 5 approach trinkets. And Dr. Steve Brule, man. If there's one doctor on television you can trust, it's Dr. Steve Brule. I fucking promise. But don't take that promise to the bank. It's not a money guarantee free promise. You drink this for your health. For your health. How much more do I have? Should I go ahead and move on? I got 6 more streams to talk about, and it's only been a half hour. I think we're good. We'll go ahead and do another few floors of Karma. I got really lucky getting Resurrect on Wait and See. Oh, he doesn't have anything up. Oh, that's the dojo room. Pursuit, reflect, damage over time have no effect. Cool. Because he's got a lot of pursuit. I forget what dazzling is. Invincibility is the oh, shit. Well, that's some bullshit. He just got invincibility, and I fucking didn't. Even though I clicked the invincibility button, it killed me anyways. Damage over time, damage over time, damage over time. Revive, black hole. Spell all his stuff. Damage over time, damage over time. Sword flash. Damage gain, damage gain. Oh, shit. He stabbed me during the one turn where I used the one turn when I used the black hole to suck out his shield and everything. Man, fucking Splatts crap. No matter, that's the interesting thing about Buriedbornes. It's bullshit. This game is fucking bullshit. Also, though, no matter how amazing your build is, no matter how invincible your character is, you're gonna find a way to die. There's gonna be some way for them to get through your shield, your protection, your skills. Nothing is foolproof in this game. So I think we have enough time to go at, like, level 10's not horribly. And I'm gonna try to head and go and walk and talk at the same time. I believe you get a bonus if you get like level 21. Like, I'll point out if something interesting happens. Okay, so yeah, my sleep schedule is fucked. That was the next thing I want to talk about. My sleep schedule is fucking garbage. It was initially fucked because of my back. I have chronic spine problems. I still have not been able to solve them yet. And with the health insurance being like it is, I will probably never solve them. It's just gonna have to be something I live with for the rest of my pathetic little roadkill life. But it's weird when I can get to sleep and when I can't. And a lot of it has, I hate to say this, like, the old things are true. The old wives' tales are true. A lot of it has to do with the weather. Like, if it's gonna rain or if it's gonna be, like, extremely cold, my bones are gonna fight me actively. My bones are just gonna go haywire. They go absolutely ham. And just decide, no, Amanda, it's 2 in the morning. You're done sleeping for the day. You're gonna be dog shit at work. I got to the point where... Well, that's Dex. It's got to the point where I had to call in to work earlier today because my voice is fucked also. I don't know if you can tell. My voice is also kind of fucked. But I still have to go in later because there's training. That fucking 6-hour training. And I figure I'm probably not going to have to speak at all unless like they want me to parrot something they said. I don't mind doing that. And again, it's probably something that could have just been an email, but we'll find out. So yeah, you see, you got to go through level 10 of the dungeon. So we got the black hole to suck up all the shields, and because a ton of these quote-unquote invincible builds have like 50, 60, 80 barriers. One black hole will suck all that out. I guess that's why they give you the versus status in Karma, where you can only use one skill per turn. It's good to know. See, I've been playing this for decades, and I'm still learning. Still learning. But yeah, so like you see me posting my gaming dubs at 2 or 3 in the morning, like I did with Roadjack. It's because everything hurts. It's come crashing down and it hurts inside. I gotta be a stand. I gotta be a man. It don't help to hide. If you hurt my friends and you hurt my pride, I gotta be a man. I can't let it slide. I'm a real American. Hulk Hogan's dead. Are we allowed to sing this song? Ravishing. I need to stop singing while my voice is fucked like this. I'm forcing myself to not sing. That's kind of... I just force myself to not sing. If you're not a regular of this channel over the last couple of years, I don't think you understand how important that is. That I want to sing so bad, even if it like physically does me harm. So yeah, you see me up in the morning, 3 a.m. Like, just I'm everything is just shit. Sometimes things are just shit, man. Well, I can also dump. Looks like I can dump Purify, because that's not going to help in Karma either. Go ahead and dump Purify. Because that's an extra yellow attack. Okay, so think about the next. See if I can play a game while I'm yapping. I have problems doing that. Next up, I had my first ever single collab with Gwenlama. That was my last week's Friday matinee. Quick note, there will not be a Friday matinee next week. Friday next week is Awesomus Tarkus' birthday / new outfit reveal. And I want to be there for that. I really want to be there for that. So, next Friday, there may be a matinee next Thursday or Saturday. Or I may just pre-tape something. If I have the time, I may pre-tape something. I don't know. But next Friday, no, next Friday is Sauce's birthday. Show him love. So, it had been very, very long. Like, I think I hadn't collabed with Gwen since that one big 8-person collab we did. And I'd never collabed with him one-on-one. I don't know if he'd ever collabed with anyone one-on-one. And we had a very nice time. We had a little chat, playing buddy board games. It was just, whenever I pull out buddy board games, it's just like really an excuse to just talk to someone, just yap with them. And he's got so much cool stuff going. Although I hope he doesn't mind. Like, he brought it up himself. So I hope he doesn't mind. I could tell he was kind of nervous. Kind of nervous about just yapping one-on-one. So I tried to, remember back in the day, I used to do a lot of one-on-one interviews and stuff. Like, I think I was Lulu's first ever collab. Lulu Tiala. I was like her first ever big collab. We just had a conversation about classic games. You know, gave Lulu the Splatts bump. And that was the first collab ever for Sealy. Those were the 3 people I wanted to reach out to. Sealy and Monado. Or Sealy and Lamone. And no, the third one was Choco. That big 8-person Gartic Phone collab I put up. That 8-person Gartic Phone collab, that is the proudest moment of my channel. Being able to set that up, get all these amazing people together. And for 3 of them, it was their first ever collab. That was a real honor to me. And he said, like, he's a little awkward. He feels awkward when it comes to the one-on-one collabs. He really does prefer to be in a group. And, like, I understand that. I personally prefer one-on-one collabs. Like, I'm not Malone. I can't handle 5, 10 people at once. Like, Malone is going so hard on the collabs. He's doing, like, 6 collabs a week with, like, 5 or 6 people in each of them. And he still occasionally makes time for his Amanda. Like, if you don't see me collabing nearly as much, that's me. That's not Malone. Malone's up for anything, man. It's because I only stream twice a week. And Sundays are kind of locked in for a while because of my RPGs. It's just because of my schedule. It has nothing to do with Malone. In fact, Malone and I got stuff coming up. You will be surprised. But yeah, I know it was not like totally happy with how it went, but I was very happy to have him out. So I'm sorry if things got awkward, man. But I'm happy you went ahead and made the effort and came out, and it was cool talking to you. And once everything gets set up, man, I really look forward to what you have coming. It's gonna be so fucking cool. He's got so much cool stuff. So many irons on the fire right now. Just wait till you see what's gonna proc off. Next up. The Revachol Rumble. A pre-tape I did. Because I wanted to do 2 shows in 1 month for February and 2 shows in a month for March. But I wanted Sundays to be dedicated to, like, maybe, I don't know, I don't think I have enough time. No, I can't. This upcoming Wednesday is going to be the next pay-per-view, so next Friday cannot be the next, PLE, not pay-per-view. So next Friday can't be a pre-tape. But yeah, they had a pre-tape, the Revachol Rumble, a whole bunch of battle royals. Kind of like raising the stakes, except what I did was nice turn-based battle game. Hey, Zos, thank you for stopping by, man. What I did was every stable has between 5 to 7 members, and I just RNG'd a number for each of them and put them in that ring. Marissa, the Jet champion, whatever ring she was in, that was going to be for the Jet title because that has to be defended on every single show. Everyone else got a case. Like, if anyone remember TNA Feast or Fired, it's going to be like that, except there's no Fired. Every single case has a gift in it. So the 7 winners of the Battle Royals ended up being Jumbo Flapjack of PepsiCo, Vice and Mature, and Yashiro, 3 members of the Howard Corporation, all won their cases. 2 Umas, Hoshi Akibono and Manhattan Cafe winning her debut. And finally, Bridget, the John Cena of my federation, in a good way, Bridget. Now, here's the question. Originally, I'm the only one who worries about the RNG in this game. Like, how much of it can I book and how much do I just let go to RNG? And the question is, do I randomize what those cases are? What title shot everyone got? Or do I just go ahead and pick what each person got? It might be interesting to have it randomized and completely randomized who gets, like, Geese's heavyweight title shot, etc. Because the tag team titles are set. It's going to be Bar Windfish versus Maury Deadbeat Inc. Although, there may be an announcement about that, because remember, Takanashi Kiara got quote-unquote injured. So, we might have to alter that main event a little bit. But Bar Windfish is getting a tag title shot. That's already locked in. But whoever Geese fights for the heavyweight title, Roboco for the King title, etc., Mayor Flavor Time title, that's going to be randomized. So after some consideration, I decided instead of randomizing who gets what title shot, I will go ahead and decide what is in each briefcase. So, like, I now know what the entire card is going to be. I'm not going to have to, like, randomize it at the time, at the day. Because that'll be easier for me. And that'll make it interesting for me. That'll make more interesting show. Because I always try to balance what the RNG is with what would be a good show. So, yeah. The cases are not going to be randomized. I've already decided who got what case, and I'm gonna, if my energy level holds out after the meeting, I'm gonna try to film a quick pre-tape tonight about what's coming up in March. I got some really interesting stuff coming, like 2 shows in March. It's gonna be real interesting. But yeah, since I don't decide who wins and loses what match, I figured I have that some control that way, so I think that's going to be fair enough. Give you all a more interesting show. Ooh. Deal damage to your opponent when you heal. I don't know if that's going to proc off with Faith. Okay, it's a shadow, so let's see. Who is this? Or who was this, rather? Here's a pro tip. If you're in a dark room which hides what the opponent is, go to your battle log. That was Uncle Valentine, so no love lost there. So yeah, 7 title shots plus the Jet Championship. I believe one of the cases is for the Jet title. And I look for, like, this, I think it's this upcoming Wednesday. No, wait, the Revolution Rumble was the 14th. Trying to say. Yeah, the 25th is the final Wednesday of this month, so the 25th, this Wednesday, it's going to be called Case in Point. Case management sounded a little too depressing, like you're like a homeless file or something, or a child services thing. No, so it's going to be called Case in Point. And that room is going to become public pretty soon. So I'll see you next up. Like I said, March is going to be great. I got 2 huge shows planned in March. And then I want to go ahead and simmer down to, like, possibly, if possible, 1 show a month. Okay. So next up, I've been waiting for many, many years to stream this. Baroque. I've seen footage. I've seen full playthroughs. I've studied this game relentlessly. It touched my soul when I first saw it. It's like so dark and gritty and grim, and the story is really fucked up in a good way. And it's a first-person randomized dungeon crawler. If you're really good, you could beat the game in like 2 runs. I've done like 7 or 8 runs. I've made very little progress, so I'm not a good gamer. And I get depressed because it's a dungeon crawl. Like, it could take me, I believe, like the full playthrough I saw online is like 8 hours. Do I have a? No, that's based on hint. But I've got like 7 hours in, and I've made very little progress, unfortunately. It's a very captivating game, very gripping game, but one run can really go for like a couple hours. It's kind of frustrating. Like, you get to the I was literally at the bottom floor during my... No, I'll talk about that when I get to that, because this is the first one. I made it to floor 12, then died. But yeah, the atmosphere... And it does not hold your hand. Like, even if you go through the Coffin Man's dungeon, it does not hold your hand. Like, you can die in the hub world. That's how brutal it can be. But yeah, the aesthetic is amazing. Like, I know how to play the game. Like, I know what the ending is. I know how to unlock the ending. I know how to get to, like, to the real ending, quote unquote. I just need to not be horrible and get some good RNG to do it. What else do I got sitting here? Ooh, Dark Bolt. This guy is literally nothing but barriers. Let's see if Michael does anything when I Holy Bless. No, I don't think it does. Oh, Mirror. Completely return reflect damage, yeah. I'm taking a huge hit in Pi here, but having Mirror and Karma is almost mandatory. Because a lot of enemies are just going to kill you with reflect damage, and if you can do it back, you're good. Crap, my black hole is still... I prefer HP over shield, honestly. Because I get stronger the higher my HP is. So, Baroque, it was amazing. It was a tiny bit choppy, a little bit choppy. I was running it on Saturn Beetle, which is like RetroArch's basic, and it ran a little... Like, when I did Virtua Fighter / Fighters Megamix, that was a kind of a test run. It ran really chunky for a bit. Baroque was a little chunky. And like, I think it's just because of the emulator. Might be my system. Might be trying to stream it. I'll look for settings, but it wasn't horribly noticeable. Yeah, it's an engaging world, very dark, very fucked up world, and was absolutely love it. And I'm gonna be dipping into it until I'm done. Remember when I was switching between Disco Elysium and Darkest Dungeon for a while, having 2 Sunday streams at once? For now, it's gonna be Baroque and Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV starts this Sunday. That's an RPG that is very, very near and dear to my heart. Very special to me. The first RPG I ever beat. Next up. Next up is... I think this is my new favorite card game. Red Dragon Inn. I still remember playing Final Fantasy 3 as a kid. Oh, don't get me wrong, man. Final Fantasy 6 or 3 as it was growing up, that's my favorite game of all time. Well, close to my favorite game of all time. I'll be 100% honest, man. For the vast majority of my life, Final Fantasy 6 was my favorite game of all time. My favorite RPG of all time, definitely. I'm honestly not sure whether I like Final Fantasy 3 or 6 or Disco Elysium better. Maybe it's just recency bias. That with Final Fantasy games that I don't like to grind regularly, fled from random battles, gained the boss, and came under. Yeah, it took me a while to realize the grind as well, and I think that's the one thing that made me want to stream 4 instead of 6. Supposedly 4 is not nearly as grindy, and the pixel remaster removes a little bit of the grind. Plus 6, you're grinding your entire party. You're grinding 20 people for Kefka's Tower. Like where Final Fantasy, like 4, they just set your team for you, and you just have to grind enough to get to that next team change. So that was the big thing. Like Final Fantasy 4 is only like 25 to 30 hours. Final Fantasy 6 can be like 80 hours. So that's why I decided, because after I'm done with Baroque and Final Fantasy 6, I want to finally move on to New Vegas. That's what I want to move on to. But like I said, I want to do Baroque and Final Fantasy 4. They're 2 games that are very close to me. So, Red Dragon Inn. Oh, God. I need to gush again about how amazing it is that Tabletop Simulator works so well now with that Unity update. I can actually stream it now. It's so great. So, it's great. For those of you who didn't see it, like, there are like 50 different characters you can choose. Each has a deck. You're drinking, you're forcing everyone else to drink, you're fighting, you're gambling. It's a lot of fun. The Red Dragon can't help think about the Hannibal Lecter book. Yeah, the prequel? I think it was the prequel, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And of course, I don't know the name of our group. I'm going out with 3 bobbies and a flesh tuber. Because that makes Elf feel weird. We had a great time. We ended up playing 2 games. I want to play more. I played Sandra, the bookie, who has that special brawl deck. I got most of that to proc off. And then, God, who else was I? Oh yeah, the old cleric lady who had like the multi-ball thing, like the pinball multi-ball skill. I got that lit once. But yeah, there are like so many characters, so many playstyles, easy, medium, hard, tons of different mechanics. I want to play more. Malone wants to play more Red Dragon. I want to play more Red Dragon. We could potentially just play it 2 players, but it's more fun with more people. I really want to play. I don't want the game to get too boring for people. I really want to play more Red Dragon, and I really fucking do. I want to get a lot of people to play Red Dragon, and I'm so happy I can stream it right now with Tabletop Simulator being like it is. I think I'm stunning him pretty regularly. There we go. This is going to be my last re-rolls. Oh, no. Okay, so this is how you do PvP in Buriedbornes. It's not intuitive. So when you get to level 10 of the Karma dungeon, it's going to ask, do you want to register? Click register. Now you see right now you're still in the labyrinth. So you got to go back to town. Because I'll show you. Here's the run you're doing right now in the labyrinth. And then they make a copy of it for Karma. So you can continue your run on the labyrinth if you want. I'm not going to. And that's how you do Karma. Like you get up and it copies. And it also copies what you were when you beat the Hidden King or the Ancient King. And other people might end up fighting you. So yeah, Red Dragon Inn, a lot of fun. I want to play more. There's so many great decks. I want to play more. I've joined their Discord. I don't know if you can play games on there. Set up games and stuff. I'd love to play some more Red Dragon Inn. If anyone's interested. Next up. See how many more streams do I have to talk about. 2 more streams. 2 more streams, and then we'll look at next week. Okay. I think I'll go ahead, do a Karma run. Do this Karma run. Because it's only been an hour. I'll do this karma run. Then I'll yap more while I set up another one. And then we will go ahead and do the last karma run. Because I did go ahead and let people know on the Buriedbornes wiki that I'm doing karma run. Ali G, Boyaka, Ali G show. Yep, and you could just instantly die after one fucking run. How did that go? How did that do? So he had avoid critical, eating holy bit, auto heal. I Dartbolt, he used avoid critical. He had triple attack. Triple attack, which did a whole bunch of healing every time. He must have had like 100% vampire. Shit. Well, let's just do it again. One more into the breach. I really want to get a high karma, but there's so much RNG involved. We'll go ahead one more into the breach while I go ahead and talk about the last couple streams. And I think one more run to the Ancient King should get us to karma, and then we'll end with karma. So 9 kings. No collabs on Wednesday. That's gonna. I'm gonna calm down on collabs a little bit, but I still want to collab with people as much as possible. Got a couple of big ones coming up. Really big ones. Really cool ones. I still want to set something up with Zoss sometime, but you know, my schedule with just regularly streaming twice a week. That's why it's so cool that Zoss invited me to his birthday party, and that we were able to do it during my matinee slot. So that'll be really cool. But yeah, 9 Kings was my morning stream, the quest mode. I played 9 Kings casually, like the king mode and everything. I got a shit ton of perks that made me real powerful, and I was able to get, I think I was able to get to like King 3. Be the same. Oh, that's very nice, Sauce. Thank you, man. That's sweet. But yeah, so I was interested in checking out quest mode. I thought about doing quest mode for long form Sundays. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I fucking didn't. Oh my god. It is so flawed, in my opinion. It's just, I hate it. I hate quest mode. So it gives you an interesting scenario. Like, for one, it's like survive as the king of nothing against nothing but the king of nothing. Then they had a couple, like, for example, everything is full of buildings but no troops, and win just as the king with the buildings. And then there's a whole bunch of forests, and beat King of Nature with a whole bunch of forests. And then there's no money, and beat the King of Greed with no money. Which is hard because most of the King of Greed's cards that you can get from beating him involve you having money. So it does have some interesting choices. Problem is, every single mission, there's 81 missions. Every single mission is the full 33 years. That's 33 battles. And even turning up the speed to turbo speed and turning on automatic fighting took way too fucking long. Like, they could just do like 9 years or 10 years or 18 years or something. The whole 33. You're essentially playing a full endless mode. It's essentially endless mode 81 times if you don't lose a single time. But there are stipulations that make things almost impossible. Like, the Nothing Army kept kicking my ass every single time, and I was like, why? I'm taking out all the other armies except for the Nothing Army. Why? And then I got a Chivo that kind of solidified things for me. Got a couple Chivos for 9 Kings. Pull that up. I beat one of the one of the quest mode ones, and it said win a run on King difficulty with no perks. 11% of players have this achievement. So essentially, it's King difficulty with no perks, with weird stipulations, 81 times. That would be mind. And you don't, it looks like you don't get to move on until you beat the 9 scenarios for the King of Nothings. So you don't even get to mess with the other kings for a while. I mean, the King of Nothing is my main. I always choose King of Nothing anyways. But for anyone who's not a main of King of Nothing, that'd be horrible. You have to wait forever to choose your king. So no, I have no. In fact, I actually uninstalled the game after that. I actually have no interest in touching it for a while. It's just a slog. It's an interesting idea, but the fact that it's all 33 levels on King difficulty with no perks, no, they're just way too much of a slog. I'm not touching it again. It was fun for a couple hours, interesting ideas, but no. I'm good. And the last stream, was it Warframe? No. So, gotta get this. This is the one I was. This is the one I was worried about talking about. This is the one that's gonna be a fucking shit show, and I knew it was gonna be a shit show, but I did it anyways. So, I said beforehand, if Warframe didn't run, I had an idea. And I went ahead and said on the stream, if Warframe doesn't run, I'm just going to play Baroque. Because I had a room set up for Baroque. A room and a thumbnail and everything. And I could just move it from 2 weeks ago to, like, right then. So I loaded up Warframe. I downloaded like 70, 80 gigs. And the thing that really fucking pissed me off was that you can't change the graphical settings until you're in the game itself. There are a couple of settings you can change from the launcher, but no, you have to be in the fucking game itself to change everything. Meaning you've already chonked through the intro, chonked through the character select, the color select, ability select, etc. Then you can change things. I finally got to the ability to change things, and it was not any better roses. It chunked along. Like, whenever I hit someone, moving was okay, but whenever I actually hit someone, that's when things went horrible. And when I killed my first enemy, the whole thing froze and crashed the computer. I gave it an honest strike. Like I said, it was Mother Tiffy, and Mother Tiffy and Collie came out to watch. That was cool. Because, like I said, Mother Tiffy said that while she was recovering from surgery for, like, months, trying to heal up. Because she's in bad physical shape as it is, and the surgery is, like, really did not do any favors for her. But she played Warframe while she... So, like, if it's good enough for Mother Tiffy, it's good enough for me? No. It's not good enough for my fucking potato laptop. And I'm actually really mad because there were a whole lot of people who were like, yeah, hey, it's not going to be a problem. You could stream it easily. Just choose the couple standings. I know you can stream. And then I tried it, and I wasn't able to stream it. And all those people were like, yeah, you've got a potato. I knew you couldn't stream it anyways. The people who told me to do it then later told me, hey, I know you couldn't do it. I'm really angry. I'm really angry. I'm very fucking angry about how the Warframe thing went. I am. Very pissed off at some people's reactions. Do I regret Do I regret? No, I don't regret it because they got Mother Tiffy out. I haven't seen Mother Tiffy in the audience of one of my streams for a very long time. Very long time. Because her schedule and her health and everything. Like, she and Kali didn't stay for Baroque afterward. That was kind of depressing. But I'm sure they had stuff to do. And they did stick around for the 10-bit Warframe. Mother Tiffy, by the way, her birthday is this Saturday. So I'm going to try to bleed into her at the end of the collab with Juwon. Yeah, I tried. So and it got me Minhera again about this shitty laptop I have, and I'm never gonna be able to buy another computer again. Because it was expensive enough before, but now that they're sucking up the AI bros are sucking up all the RAM chips, there's no way I'll be able to afford a new system ever in life. Because by then I won't be able to put off these surgeries I need anymore. I've been here about this before, trying to remember what I can do and what I can't do. But I feel like I let... This thing is preventing me from a lot of collabs and stuff. But, you know, I can't get Minhera about that. Like, I'm lucky I have it, period. But, you know, I tried, and, you know, all the people who stopped by from Warframe... I don't think any of the people who came out for Warframe stayed for Baroque. I'm pretty sure 100% of the people who came out for Warframe left. Like, they weren't there to watch me. They were there to watch Warframe, other than Tiffy and Kali. They were only there to, like, they don't give a fuck about me. And that's what's happened whenever I try to stream the flavor of the week or the big popular game, whatever it is. Because I know this channel is hemorrhaging viewers, I know. Because, like, I don't know. The dew's off the lily at this point. I'm trying to get viewers here, but I don't just want to do it by playing the popular shit. I want to push myself out there. And I guess that's one of the reasons I want to start doing shorts. Learn how to do shorts and flips and stuff like that. I got acid on level 5. It's not too horrible. Should be able to get something better by the time we get to the karma again. Oh, consumable skill. I don't have any consumable skills. But yeah, that was... I tried playing popular game, and when I stopped playing popular game, the people stopped. So I think that kind of solidified in my mind that my initial judgment was correct. My initial judgment was correct. So that got me really depressed. And what even got me even more depressed was when I played Baroque. Luckily, I had a couple of the people from the Baroque Discord stop by and watch live, and that was cool. One of the guys I got a lot of tips from, a lot of really good tips. Because I know about the lore and stuff. I studied the lore and the comics and everything very closely. I know how to get the best ending. But as far as the actual technical aspects and the tips and tricks and stuff, it was very helpful. A lot of stuff I learned, I will definitely be able to use on my next runs. And I do want to try to beat it, even though I am dog shit at video games. I do want to try to beat it. Can't guarantee I won't give up on it at some point and try to pre-tape it or something. But it's just an amazing aesthetic. It's a beautiful game. Beautiful, horrible, horrifying game. And we did one of the things... this broke my fucking heart last time. We got so close to actually making progress. So the first step into getting the real ending. So you need to play popular games to get people to watch when you get down to the hordes of other streamers playing it. Yeah, that was another question. That's another thing that rattles off in my mind, Sauce. I just don't like. I know I got to start promoting myself other places than Twitter, and the because like I know very few people pay attention to the Discord, like on Twitter and stuff. Like I thought about getting a Reddit account or a Blue Sky account. I don't know. There's gonna be a lot of things to come up, like in a like I take some time off in March around my birthday, so I'm gonna have a lot of things to think about. See what I want to do going forward. But yeah, I if nothing else, I got the first step to getting the quote unquote ending of the game. I found Eliza on floor 12 and got her to say, "Hey, I want you to get me some water, some pure water." All right. Get her a delicious Brita water filter. Get her like a. I thought about buying. I told y'all before, man. I thought about buying a water filter. Not a water filter, but a hot water thing. Or a water cooler. So I could just have cool water, like, right there. And then hot water for, like, ramen. Whenever I want. That would be fucking great. Or grits in the morning. I had grits this morning. Man. Those are so filling. Throw a little cheese on them. Oh, man. Grits are good. What else I've been eating overnight oats too. What you do with the overnight oats, they're pretty filling too. You take some oats, put them in a jar, mason jar, because I'm a classy bitch. You take the oats, you add yogurt, you add like fruit, you add milk, you shake it all up, and then you literally just let it sit overnight. The oats will absorb the milk and the yogurt and stuff. It'll be really good. It's really nice once you get the proper levels done. But yeah, I had grits this morning. Just simple hot water and grit mix. Little cheese in there. It's fucking great. Oh, I probably should have used the black hole on this guy. So I played later. There are multiple different steps, and I don't want to tell you what the steps are because I don't want to spoil it. Like, I know everything about the story and the ending and everything. Problem is, the next step was on floor 13. I have to talk to a guy on floor 13. I talked to Eliza on floor 12. And I died on floor 13. I probably died one step away from where I need to be. That's probably, I was just one room away from where I need to be and I fucking died. Probably. But I got one step. And I know, I'm gonna know if I get the next step on because something happens in town. So, like, I know the orders, I know the steps, just need to not die and not be horrible. And I'm learning a lot of cool tips and tricks from the people at the Baroque Discord. Like, the people of the Baroque Discord knew weeks in advance before I streamed it that I was going to stream it. Like, I made a couple very vague statements on Twitter, like, there's a game I'm going to be playing, there is significance in me playing it. That was the big one. There is significance in me playing it. That was a reference to Baroque. I don't think anyone got the reference. But yeah, I love Baroque. I love fuck the remake though. Fuck the Wii 2 PS2 remake that makes it a generic anime shit. No, the original is where it's at. Fuck. My black hole is unrecharged. Damn it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Interesting thing. Every level 8, your first option is a boss from a seasonal dungeon. So even if you miss a season, you'll still occasionally run seasonal enemies and bosses. So it's not like you completely miss it. So it's kind of neat. So yeah, I made I made exactly one tick of progress. And, we'll see what develops from there. Okay, what can I put up there to show what's coming up next? Because we're at room 8. Yeah, they show up at room 8. So yeah, that was the 2 weeks that was, and I think I'm gonna do this from now on. And originally it was just gonna be like a limit of 5 streams a week, not counting the wrap-up show. But I think the wrap-up show is just gonna be the matinee for a while. Like what would you say your favorite roguelike is? It's Balatro. Oh god, favorite roguelike, Darkest Dungeon. Darkest Dungeon's a roguelike. All the levels and all the enemies are randomly generated, except for certain bosses. The boss levels of the Darkest Dungeon itself, the Darkest Dungeon, and of the Crimson Court, those are all set in stone. But the normal dungeons are randomly generated, so I guess Darkest Dungeon would be a roguelike. So, this Saturday, like, I have not done a Saturday night stream in a long time because of my health and everything. And when I was doing super late night streams after work, that's what burnt me the fuck out and led me to have to take, like, an almost month-long hiatus. But this is the only time that Jawoon Sugarbloom, another person I've been trying to collab with for a long time, had off. And he even agreed to play Vegas Stream with me, this old Nintendo game that has blackjack in it. So we're going to be going for like 1 to 2 hours. Then we're going to lead into Mother Tiffy's birthday celebration. It's not going to be long, but Jawoon is one of the people who inspired me to keep going with the original characters and the lore and stuff. Because Jawoon has his own, like, Jawooniverse. It's real fucking cool. And, it was Jawoon and Donna. More than anything, Jawoon and Donna are the ones that convinced me to keep streaming with original characters. And you'll notice, though, every single stream this year since I came back, Spirit Body, no, fuck Spirit Body. That sets your HP to 1. No, fuck that. I have an overheal build. Every single stream has been as Amanda Splatts. Sandy has not had a single stream, and it's almost March. Sandy hasn't had a stream since before my hiatus at the end of December. So we're gonna fix that. Sunday evening was supposed to be the start of Dokapon Kingdom with Sealy and his friend. They already had something set up that day that you forgot. So starting March 1st, like the Sunday after that, it's going to be me, Sealy, and 2 of his friends playing Dokapon Kingdom every Sunday evening. The Sealy gang. Now, I'd love to do another one-page rules or D&D with Zosimus Tarkus, but that's what gets Sunday evenings are going to be for a while, though, unfortunately. So we'd have to figure out another time or something. Because that'd be real fucking cool, getting that dungeon crawling on. So yeah, as character work, Sunday morning is Final Fantasy IV. We're getting started with Final Fantasy IV. That is a very important stream, a very important RPG to my heart. And then Sunday, we are going to be switching between Baroque and Final Fantasy IV for long form Sundays. But that's mainly because, like, I will occasionally guerrilla Baroque. Because I want to get that done. I want to get that squared away. I don't want to take forever on it. But yeah, Saturday night, Blackjack with Vegas Stream with Jacked Tiger Femboy. Fuck, Mrs. the King. My black hole has not procced off yet. Here we go, black hole. I almost killed it without it, though. Ooh, that's what. Ooh, and some reflect too. I haven't had reflect for a little while. I keep getting distracted, yeah. Saturday night, tomorrow night, 9 p.m., Return of Splatter Day for one night only. Blackjack, Vegas Dream with Jewel and Sugar Bomb. Sunday morning, Final Fantasy IV. I want to go a few hours of that. Sunday evening, Sand Ruby's coming back. It's going to be live from the 661. And I'm thinking about making it open chat, open flavor voice chat, so anyone can yap with her. But she's just going to be doing whatever she wants. So Sandy's coming back. Any fans of Sandy, she's coming back on Sunday. Anyone who was there for the January story knows that Sandy's not doing too well physically. So she's able to patch herself up, come in. It'll be the return of the 661, the old nightclub that she used to run as Julia Impastore. So, I don't even know what I'm going to play then, but figure it out as I figure it out. And then March is going to be interesting. March is my birthday, obviously. March 22nd is my birthday. It's a Sunday, so want to set up something special with it, but I'm not going to do what I did last year. Last year, I did like 3 or 4 days worth of streams. Basically, I think I was roped into a lot of shit also. 3 or 4 days worth of streams. This one, I think I'm just going to do a weekend of streams. A Saturday and a Sunday of streams. And then take the rest of my time off to rest a little bit. But also, next month is going to be another 2 pay-per-views, quote-unquote, for another 2 shows for WebP. Next week specifically, is going to be... Next week specifically, we are going to have WebP Case in Point. Final Fantasy. We're going to do more Baroque. And start Dokapon Kingdom with Sealy. Let me check quickly. What do I have planned for... I've got all the rooms set up. What do I have planned for that Wednesday morning? Oh, that is that Wednesday morning. Yeah, Wednesday the 25th. Case in Point. Wednesday, 25th the afternoon. I got a big collab. I'm keeping tabs on that for now, though. Probably no matinee, because I want to do Zos's birthday. And then upcoming Sunday, Baroque and Dokapon Kingdom. Because that'll be the first of the month. And on March, it'll be more creative writing. And more wrestling. And more good shit to come, baby. Have a sad come, baby. Death Grips, greatest band ever. This guy's got like 20 shields. Let's go ahead and knock out the Ancient King. I've gone ahead and gone through all my schedule. Like, I don't have the schedule banner up yet, because I was still mulling over possibly doing something for a Thursday or Saturday matinee. But nah, I'm good. Go ahead and finish off the King here. Do one more Karma run, and then I'll leave you to your fate. Like Sandy says. Oh, good! My Holy Blessed procced off. So, basically how my build with the Saint works is, she's got overheal. Which means if you're under 100 or 100% of HP, and you heal, you can keep that amount as like temporary HP. But you can't heal more. So I was a little bit under 1834. I hit Holy Bless with no faith, which lets you get 5 times the healing from secondary sources. And Holy Bless is a secondary source. So look, my max HP is 1834. My HP right now is 16,552. And the Saint gets stronger the more HP she has. So this is actually making the Saint even stronger. So yeah, getting that Holy Bless to go off. Go ahead and register for karma. Doesn't matter here. Go ahead and end of the labyrinth run. And this actually fits out perfectly. We get one more karma run. Fucking go. Once more into the breach. Once more into probably dying the first time I fight someone. So let's proc off that orb of life. Oh god, Mr. Forearms. He acts twice. He attacks twice. Whenever you move, add cooldown +3 to all skills, double stun effects. Well, good thing I got the reflect. So suck off his shields first. There we go. There are fairy builds that have like 1,000 shields that you can't break through. They're considered almost invincible, but one black hole will suck them up. Problem is, black hole has like 8 cooldown. Oh god, another one. Oh god, is this the same guy? I have 4 arms. Cool. Yeah, you have 4 arms, but you're also kind of a twig, man. I don't think I have mirror. Do I have mirror this time around? Let me check my build. No, I don't have mirror this time around, so I am taking attack through. I am taking damage. Oh, this is not the same guy. It's just 4-armed god character is just like really popular, I guess. You see, Zos, the ladies love the guys with the 4 arms. They can't stop using them. Oh, good. Whirlwind. Whirlwind means no cooldowns. So I can use black hole as much as that. Yep, dragoons. You're going to be seeing a ton of dragoons. Overheal. There we go. Be kind of nice to see what he's doing. I gotta keep attacking him. I have to keep attacking because I've got the secret to my build. Is a skill I bought, quote unquote, called Diamond Dust. Every time I critically hit someone, they get a ton of cooldowns. So if I could just survive the initial onslaught and hit them multiple times, then they literally just can't do anything for many turns. And that's how I survived that encounter. I just kept hitting them again and again and again. Oh, fuck, again. How the fuck did I die? How the fuck did I die on that? Ah, that's what I killed earlier, too! What the fuck? Is the RNG shit itself or something? I already fought Yumi previously. So how did this one end? Okay, so I hit black hole. Yumi attack 9999. Reflect. Oh, it's limited to the 9999, but if the double arm god hits twice. So even though I had more than 10,000 HP, it does the double arm thing. Fuck. Well, that's it. That even if you've got an amazing build, even if you can beat the final boss of the final dungeon, nothing is invincible. Nothing is unstoppable. There's always going to be something that can pierce through any build. That's one of the interesting things about Buriedbornes. Buriedbornes is 100% free. Pick it up. Check it out. Try it out. But I will tell you, the first thing you got to do is mandatory. There are a few missions where you can get free gold just by clicking on the website. Do the 3 missions where you get free gold for clicking on the website. Get 300 gold. Then use that 300 gold to buy the ability to change lab parts without having to pay. That is mandatory for making it anywhere in this game. Otherwise, you will have to spend tons of fragments of death just to take off parts. But yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap-up show. Zoss, thanks for stopping by. So yeah, quick wrap up on the wrap up show. I'm in here, but I'm getting fucking by. Turn on my Goofy Bread song. Goofy fucking bread song. I'm sorry I denied you the Goofy Bread song. Yeah, Saturday night, Jawoon Sugar Bloom, we're playing Vegas Dream. Sunday morning, Final Fantasy IV. Sunday afternoon, the 661 with Sand Ruby. Possibly open voice chat. Next week, Wednesday morning, case management. Wednesday afternoon, got a collab. Keeping tab lived on that. Friday, matinee, gonna be hanging out with Sauce on his channel. And I have to go back to work. Sunday morning, more Baroque. And then next Sunday morning, more Baroque. And then next Sunday afternoon, we start Dokapon Kingdom with Sealy. I told you February was going to be a hell of a month, man. And March is going to be even crazier. Maddie, thank you for taking the ride. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out, man. Like I tell people, the wrap-up show is the one show of the you can miss, and I don't mind. Because it's basically like a wrap-up for anyone who missed anything. But anyone who does hang out during the wrap-up show, I do appreciate it. Lurkers, VOD watchers, Second Screen Saints. I gotta get ready for a 6-hour training module at work. That could probably just be like 2 emails. But that's fine. It'll give me time to think about the next chapter of the story. And I warn y'all, it's not gonna be pleasant. But the story's not always pleasant. Sometimes stories about the struggle of the heroine to get by. I am your faithful Amanda Splatts, the Desert Eagle of Mahavre, or the Desert Eagle of FlaVR, storyteller of Mahavre. And this is the Amanda Splatts Project. You know, have a good day.